Well, hello. Good afternoon. It's an exciting day today. How is everybody? I am live. I'm excited. I'll give it some time. They sure gave it some time before they found this guy. It's going to be hard for me to share screen. And if you can hear an echo, let me know, please. I just saw that. Thank you so much. I'm going to click over to that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, you know what, let me see. Because I'm on my phone. I don't know how to share. I guess I could, right? Let me see. Post comment, layout, private chat. Yeah, I don't think I can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to share screen. But maybe I can do it this way. Independent echo. Oh wait, I just got a crazy message. I've been getting alerts from my housemate about this, but now it's something different. Okay. How many people do we have in here right now? 2? Just wait a little bit. I'm going to check out this. I'm trying to get this link over here on the other side. These are. Yeah, the attorney that was originally representing Shannon Gilbert, I forgot his name. He's a very showboaty kind of guy. He said that he had gotten a tip. Okay, let me see. That's not coming up for me. There we go. Here we go. Got it. Oh, that's perfect. Yep, they got his name and everything. Now that, yep, they released his name. Ooh, am I here? Can you hear me? Or am I out? Hold on. Am I back? If I unmute this over here, I'm going to echo. Okay. All right, so apparently I can't go back and forth through screens on this phone while... Okay, cool. All right, I'm back. All right, so I did bring up... Now, I don't know if I can share a screen if I go... Let me see if I can do it this way. Because I am on my phone and I'm reading chat. I don't have a microphone or a camera on my PC here. Yeah, he was a success. Well, I don't know. They said he's a successful architect. I don't really a lot. There's going to be a news conference at 4:00 on News 12. You can get the app. I don't know if they're going to have it online. News 12 Long Island, Beezer, if you want to watch. They're going to cover the the press conference. What am I trying to do? Okay, I know what I'm trying to do. I think I could do it this way. I don't know if I can come in as a second person. Hey, Toys, how are you? How are you? We're discussing the arrest of Rex I guess it's Harriman. He is an architect from Massapequa Park, Long Island, which is close to me. And they have him as a suspect in 4 of the ladies that were murdered at Gilgo Beach. I know, I'm so excited. I have been following this for 13 years. This has been 13 years of my life. So I am just like, I want to cancel everything I had planned to do today because I have so much planned to do today. And I just want to just go home and I don't know. But I've been a little MIA because I've been doing some stuff. And I have an event tonight, which I'm going to probably be doing the music on my other channel so I don't get copyright strikes over here. My house mic, that's what I call him now. He's my house mic instead of my housemate. His band's playing at a bar and grill that I used to hang out in my hometown. So, and it's also my goddaughter graduated. So I'm gonna have a little mini party for her off shot. So I've been trying to plan that all week. So I've been a little crazy. Yeah, 23andMe. You know, all right. So it was for the longest time. You know, there's all the character players in the night when Shannon Gilbert went missing. You know, there's the Dr. Hackett and the guy that was having the party and the bodyguard / driver guy, Michael Pack. So there was like so many of these players just in the Shannon Gilbert night. It didn't really mean, okay, so, you know, maybe they were trying to bring some harm to her that night, but I don't think they had anything to do with the other murderers. Are we allowed to say do I have to say murmur? I hate saying that. It reminds me of a show. Oh gosh, Toys, it's crazy. You know, the Netflix, they made a Netflix movie out of it, out of the book that was written about it, and it was just all the backstories, I think, of the families of the girls, and I just, you know, I mean, they really didn't get any justice. They kind of were treated crappy. They were really they just yeah, they weren't nice. Okay, do I have to? Yes, I have a guest over here. So here, I think I might be able to let myself in. Okay. I want to edit name. Okay. All right, I can do that. But it's not letting me. I'm in my stream image. There's me. It won't let me do it because I don't have my cam over here. I can't share anything. That stinks. Ugh. Oh God. So I don't know. I'm super excited. I really am that I don't know. Let's see. So I guess I can read this. All right. So just background story. It happened December 11th, 2010. I woke up one morning and local news was talking about the remains that were found, I believe. See, I don't think it's now that they're saying that this guy I know so many questions, Beezer, so do I, because there's been just so many speculations throughout the years on this. Yeah, the calls, that's what's crazy, because there were some calls from Freeport, which is close to where I'll be tonight, and very, like literally a half a block away. Shannon's sister was getting the calls. Then there was, they said, I know they said there was some that were from Manhattan, and some apparently they're saying now were from um, Freeport, which is kind of relatively close to where he's from. And he apparently did have an office close to the Times Square location where those calls came from. I am eating my lunch while we talk, and I really should be hot brushing my hair while we talk also, but I have to do that too. I'm really mad that I can't share this now. Hey, Sammy, how are you? Yeah, I haven't been around much either. I've been laying low. I've been laying low the past couple. I think the last time I went live was on the 4th of July. Oh no, I went live, but I took it down. I did take it down. I think I implicated people in some stuff. Yes, he's got the architect from here has a wife and a kid. They live in Massapequa Park is a nice area. He's not near he's over by, there's a mall. I think he's around by the mall area. And it's nice. Very, upper, middle class, upper middle class. There is there's a lot of water down that way, but he's not south of where the water starts. Where the beach areas are. But this is crazy. This is really, really crazy. I'm gonna see. Was that his parents' house? See, that's a lot too around in that area. A lot of people will buy their family homes. I almost bought my family home. Well, yeah, I thought about it, but we didn't. Yeah, a lot of people buy their family homes, and they stay in them forever. So, Massapequa Park would probably is that kind of a community. It's a very close-knit community. People kind of know their neighbors, which is weird. I know. I was like, I'm like, who can I? I can text Mike, and he's gonna be like, yeah, okay, pat, pat, pat on the head, keep going. But he actually was like filling me in. I was like, and I was sitting here by myself, so I just put the news on. I had it playing in the background. But News 12 has a lot of they're going to be covering a lot of it. They were the ones who I think even first broke the arrest, and I think they were even the people who probably first broke the case. If I go to my memories on Facebook, I get it every year. I posted on my Facebook page about having a serial killer on Long Island. And I have been haunted by it ever since. And then also, on top of that, when I would do my commute for a while, we would take the Parkway, the Robert Moses Causeway, and it's a beautiful drive, especially during sunrise. And we would leave that early. And it's gorgeous, doesn't matter what time of year it is. But you would get right to that Gilgo Beach, and you would see see everybody, the search and stuff, and it was haunting. It was really haunting. And even now, there's just one single white cross on the side of the Parkway, and it's sad. I don't think those girls were given much thought. I think everybody in the beginning were dirty. Suffolk County, in my opinion, very dirty. And at the time, James Burke was the chief of Suffolk Police. And James Burke is a dirty, dirty man. There's a podcast, if anybody, I think it's called the Lisk podcast. And the girl who was involved in it actually was childhood friends with the kid that James Burke, the police, the now infamously jailed chief of the police force, James Burke. So the girl knew this kid who stole the bag and then got beat up and that whole thing. There's a whole big thing with that. And then there was porn in the bag. And so she was like taping his conversations in jail with him about that. I mean, this guy's crazy. And then he also has a past back to another case here on Long Island back in like the 70s, where apparently he witnessed these boys shoving rocks down another kid's throat and killing him. I mean, that guy's crazy. Well, then, see, what? Your neighbor killed 10 people, Beezer? Can I do that? Oh, I can do that. Look at that. So I can highlight comments, but I can't share the screen. Present. Oh, maybe I can. No. Oh, wait. It maybe it'll let me share the screen. No, it's not. That sucks. It won't let me share the screen. I don't know how it let me share the. Nope, that's not letting me do that. Okay. Am I here? Now my whole entire thing froze up over here. I'm going to pop out. Okay, I think I just broke my computer. I think I just broke my entire computer. I can't get into anything, man. Oh, you know, I could get into it, and it just hung me up, and I just popped out. I was in his community. Well, my my cousin's uncle, he was from was their cousins from my dad's sister, and so their father's brother was a murderer. I knew him my whole entire life. I used to call him Uncle Butchie. Knew him my entire life, and now he's in jail for murdering his best friend. Well, they're saying he was 96. What? How are they now? I'm looking at this thing you sent me, Beezer. Let me see if I can get back to it. Oh, I think I know why I was hanging up. It's because there was a video playing. That's probably why I was hanging up. Yeah, he's 59. So they're saying between 96. Let me bring the dates back up again. Okay, so they're saying that the span of crimes was from 1996 to 2011. Okay, so in 96, if he was 59 now, how? I can't math. How come I? So he started 26 years ago. Okay. So, oh my goodness, I'm looking at my machine. So he's about 33, 34 years old when he started. Yep. Okay. Is that when did Bundy start? How old was Bundy? I mean, 34 years old. Now they're not counting like the partial remains and then the remains that they found in Manorville. They're not accounting for the other bodies too that go back to 96, I guess. That's why they call. All right, so he goes by Lisk, which is Long Island serial killer, the Gilgo killer, Gilgo Beach killer, the Manorville butcher. That's because they found remains in Manorville, Long Island. and then the Craigslist Ripper. I've never heard of any of those. So there's right now 10 to 18 victims, but is, again, is Lisk just one guy that they're saying is just responsible for the 4 girls, which is, I think, the newest. I watched that too, Sammy. That was really good. I think I'm going to start doing this. Start doing well, if you and Tragic want to come visit, we can always go to Gilgo and go swimming. You can't. It's private. You can't get into that side. You have to go to the other side where the public beaches are. Oh yeah, that lady was. Yeah, he had her fool. I should rewatch that one. Yeah, they think it's like, but there's those. All right, so let me go back to the timeline you sent me because it got kind of stuck on my computer. Hold on. And please tell me if you have hot problems hearing me, because all right, so it's his own company. He founded the company in '94. He's worked with Catholic Charities, Department of Sewage, American Airlines, JFK International. He was born and raised in Long Island, on Long Island. But he had been, I hate when people do that. Folks, we don't live in Long Island, we live on Long Island. I don't know why it's such a pet peeve of mine. They did find some skeletal remains yesterday of a dude right in the same area. I've driven down there with my friend, just her and I, and we got a flat tire once, very late at night, coming back from a club, and it's scary for 2 young girls out in that dark. I'll tell you, it is scary. It's nothing. It's pitch black. It's horrible. All right, so so Shannon's call came in May. So May 2010 is when Shannon went to do the out call at that party, and that's when Hackett and all that stuff got involved with it. All right, so then a year later, so they're saying by the spring of 2011, so almost a year later, that's when they found 10 of the victims. It was 8 women, 1 man, and a toddler. And then they just recently found another man's remains in the same-ish area yesterday. I'm just reading comments real quick. I don't think I've ever watched that one. 10 to Life? You have to send me some info, Beezer, on that one. I'm trying to blow up that picture of the map you sent me. Let's see. Maybe he didn't stop himself. That's the whole thing. Maybe he just found a different place to dump them. And in Manorville too is a lot of wooded area out there. In fact, I think that's where hunting deer is actually. You can't really. You're not supposed to they let you only hunt deer for a very brief period around here, and I don't even think they're very healthy deer. I don't know if I want to be eating any Long Island deer meat. But that's like around the area where deer hunting starts, because that's where they're like nuisance out there. They're a nuisance. All right, it's not letting me load this map. I don't know if it's just my computer. Okay, so there were 10 victims. So they're saying it was 14 miles in between. No, that can't be. That's got to be 0.14. They all seem to be within. It's not really. That's like 2 miles. See, some of the girls were found in Nassau, and some of them were in Suffolk, and you don't know where the cutoff is here. I can't tell on the screen on this map. Yeah, don't eat Long Island deer meat. They're not the healthiest looking things. Yeah, I'm kidding. They just they come into areas that they're really not. Shouldn't even be near. But all right, I'm gonna grab my phone. I'm gonna take you guys outside with me real quick, since I can't really see that map to read the. Oh wait, here's one right here. Maybe this one will come up. Okay. Oh, I got a good one. All right. All right, hold on 1 second. Okay, I just saw that. Thank you. All right, I had to grab my key because I locked myself out the last time. We only got 2 people in here. It's because Charlotte's on. Who's she talking about? She's talking about somebody. Yeah, I just got it. It just binked, but I can't go over there because if not, I think that's what cuts me off if I answer text messages while I'm doing the StreamYards from here. So tonight, well, today, shortly, as soon as I can get out of here, I'm going to be headed that way to where the, gosh, I'll be passing by where the actual bodies were found, and then I will be I'll drive through Massapequa Park where he lives. We might have to add some time to our for such a long time for these poor women to get justice and to get somebody like this weirdo creepo off the streets and not hurting anybody anymore, you know? I really like I almost want to cancel my plans and stay home and stream the stream the press conference for everybody. How are you? Good. So anything else going on other than this exciting news? Anybody? Did we find out too much trauma toys? I know. I had to take a step back for a minute. I had to take care of some things over here. And just wanted to I lost some subscribers. I don't know if anything had to do with it. Whatever. I don't care if it did or not, but whatever. I think I know who they are anyway. And I think I know who the new name is too. If anybody pick up what I'm putting down on that. Yeah, well, yeah, down that I get it, and I get that part. It's I just don't like the underhanded bullshit. That going after people who had nothing to do with it. Whatever. It's because you like grow the fuck up, basically. No, I don't. Oh, I thought it was something else. I could go post a video to my community page or something, and you could try to make it out. I'm gonna be vague now. Yep. Yes, ma'am. Ding ding. Ding ding ding. It's fine by me. Looks like it's gonna pour out. Oh, I don't care. oh, oh. Well, guess what? You know what? I'll keep. Every time I see it, I will keep calling it out. I don't care. I didn't know there was a whole bunch of other peoples that were involved with that bullshit. If I would have known, I would have came forward a long time ago. But I thought it was just affecting me and a few of people that I knew. If I had known it was affecting other people prior to that, it would have been called out a long time ago, believe me. There's a lot of grief. Yeah, no, I know. I get it. I get that. I mean, if you're going to just keep reinventing yourself, at least move a different way. You keep moving the same way. When you keep making the same moves, everybody's going to call you out every single time. Um, Again, I knew, but I was actually the people that I was questioning about what I thought were kind of making me seem like I was a little nutty, so I kind of dropped it also. You know what? I just figured it was gone out of my life. I really, if I had known it was going into other people's, it had gone into other people's lives prior, I would have said something. But that was all like news to me. All well and well. That was a lot. That was a ton of bricks on me on that one. because I kind of felt bad after that, because I definitely would have said something earlier. It's like, yeah, you're right. So I just don't get the is it, I guess it's a thrill to people. Maybe, is that what it is? Like, it's a thrill to try to, and it's not like you're scamming them for money. It is a form of scamming, right? You're not scamming them for money. You're scamming their emotions. You're getting people emotionally involved with you. And that's a way of scamming people. you know, you're robbing them. You're robbing them of their emotions and their souls sometimes. Look at how people, blindly follow certain people. Well, anybody in general. Cults and all that. But I just don't understand this. I guess it's kind of like a little thrill that they get over on somebody or whatever. It's weird. Yeah. Oh, hey, Melinda. Yeah, emotional manipulation. Exactly what it is. I mean, anybody can. It just. When it was happening to me, it was. Yeah, Amber's. Yeah. Well, now she's speaking in tongues and whatnot, and nothing against people who are Pentecostal, because I took a friend to help her out once. I needed help, and there was a great Pentecostal church that really helped out people in need, and they were awesome people, actually. But I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about people in general. I'm not even talking about creators. I'm talking about, like, what makes you want to cozy up. When isn't Amber not in bots? Isn't she? Probably always is. And she's just as bad as Michelle is. Just go away. Nobody wants you around. But I guess people can say the same thing about it if somebody. I don't I think my point, I don't know. I just don't understand why people feel, and I don't know, maybe it's a psychological thing. I don't know. Like, they have to invent things to get attention or approval from people. Oh, we were just talking about these. We were just talking about who I think is the new what's the word I'm looking for? The new persona of Sarah / Waffle Fries. Yeah, you're right, Melinda. And that's what my problem is sometimes my empathy and my sympathy towards people kind of like outweighs what I try to think is my cynical side. My cynical side, I guess. Yes, really. I mean, well, I don't know what happened in anybody else's story. I can only tell you what happened with me personally. Um, I don't feel she was stalking me to stalk me. She was she was using me to try to get at somebody else. You know, that's what it was. And I finally had it and blew up, and I didn't say so. And yeah, I have a thing is I'm a little bit of a hothead. I don't when I get pissed, my filter gets removed real quick, and I said some not so nice things, and then she went away, and I said okay, and then I saw some highly suspect stuff going on, and I knew it right then. So, but I don't call people out if I don't know. Yeah, we're talking about waffle fries, please. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't gonna. She had people, she had friends. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know. Maybe she just did it because of that situation. But I didn't know that she was from a long, long time ago and doing it to a lot of other people. She was a weirdo, that's for sure. Overshared. But it was the same story over and over again with us. I mean, but like the demanding and the phone calls and it got heavy, man. It got real heavy real quick. Yeah, different name. I know who it was. I told you who it was, Beast, I think, didn't I? I think I told you. Because oh, actually no, you were juggling. You were juggling. And I never finished that thought because I just you got busy and I got busy. The person who, yeah, kind of created yesterday. I went into Tragic's live, the one that I was supposed to be. No, it was the one before. Well, anyway, I don't know. And I just knew I could check because I have a wrench, so I went and checked. And yeah, it was created. Well, it was created the day before, right? It was the day before. What I don't remember. Yeah. So I think it was created the 12th or something like that. Yep. And then she was over at Botch last night, I think. Let me stay over there. You can have her. I heard what do you call it? Hell of Alive likes a lot of attention. Oh yeah. You know how I knew? I think when you told me to go and go comment in Tragic's thing, something about I'm new here or something was posted, and the live hadn't even. It was before the live started. It was right before I got sick. My first night out of a tragic, and I got sick off a piece of pound cake. Man, that piece of pound cake nearly took me out. I can't check until if because that's I think you might lose me. Let me go look real quick. If you lose me, I'll be right back. Uh, I'm back to I'm back. I couldn't find it. I have to go back and scroll all the way back. Yeah, so yeah. So that's my thoughts on that right now. And I'm glad that I am not the crazy person. I just got it now. It just popped in right now. Hold on. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am. That's it. That is it. Okay. See, I didn't want to. I told you I didn't want to say anything, but I just got proved. Toys just proved it to me, and yeah, I mean, I have all right. So I do have the backup account. I did not make it for Michelle. We will say that. I'm good every time. I did not make my backup channel for Michelle. I made my backup channel so I could turn it into a music channel. And that's exactly what I'm doing with it. And I don't want it to be monetized. So, I can also have a place where my friends can go back and look at their music. But yeah, it was the 13th, yes. Today's the 14th? Yeah. I thought it was the 12th. Watch those last digits. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I have that one. I mean, I do. I have the one, and again, everybody knows why I don't. Wait, now I can't make this go away. All right, Mark is right. Hold on. Thank you. Okay. Um, I have the backup one only for that reason, and then I have another one that I just make funny names, and sometimes I'll just go in chat and say something a funny name, and then I'll never use it again. And then I'll change it when I think of another funny name to change it to. But that's it. I don't use it for anything for maliciousness. I never created anything for Michelle. I actually did it to kind of thwart her moderators at the time. And some dildo took it and ran with it. So yeah, and that's why. So I have the three. I have the two that I use. I have the one that I changed the name, and I use it to go in. I used to use it to just go in there and F with Michelle. That's all. That's all. Believe me, I am not a Michelle sympathizer. I don't think she deserves everything she gets. But I also am under the thing is if you just shut the F up about her, maybe she'll go away. I'm also under that guise as well. But as long as she's here, have at her. You know, she's fair game. As long as she's still popping her nose around, she's fair game, believe me. But if she goes away, just let her go away. That's how I look at it. I mean, at this point, who cares? Sorry, guys. I just had to take that soda was a little too fizzy. You know, at this point, who cares? Who cares? We all know what's going to happen. We all know she lied about what happened in court. We all know what's going to happen to her. We know she's never going to get the money up that quick. Yeah, and never lie to your right. Never lie to your subs. That's right. What's the point of lying to your subs to get money thrown at you? Is that the reason? I never got that. To have people throw money at. Why lie? If people like you and genuinely want to be around you and reward you because you give them something back in your life, then yes. But why lie to them and make up crazy ass wild stories to keep up a story or it was like you were starting to run out of content. So let's make up a story to keep that content going a little faster. So, to ride the money train out a little bit more. I mean, it's really like what's the point? I'll say it. I've said it before. I'll say it again. If anybody thinks that they're going to make money in a long haul on a YouTube channel, you're really putting all your eggs in one basket because it can get pulled right out from underneath you. And I think that's happening right now to another creator that is a disgusting human being. That I don't even want to say. I don't even want to say her name. She's that gross to me. Well, that's what I think was. I think that's what's expected to happen. I really think there's people who think that people are just going to forget and it's all going to go away. I know tons of people like that. And it's not even. It's just, oops, I fucked up. And instead of admitting that you effed up, you're just going to kind of put your head down and hope that it goes away. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. There's going to be people here on YouTube, especially when you contradict yourself every other sentence. And that goes for anybody who gets caught in lies. If you get caught in a lie, just admit it. You got caught in a lie. I'm an asshole. I lied to y'all. Sorry. We're human. But, just to start a lie to keep up something and you go on and you deserve everything you get. Nobody's gonna, you can't just, it's not just gonna go away this time. Might have happened in your past. Maybe it happened in somebody's past. They just, let you go. Oh, it'll go away. People are gonna forget, you know. Kind of like when you owe money, you know, to people. And I guess your way of thinking is, well, I'm never gonna buy another house again. So I'm just gonna let that sit on my credit. Well, it's gonna come back and haunt you sometime. You might not have to buy a house again, but when you got, you owe people a lot of money, it's still gonna show. It's not gonna go, it doesn't ever go away. Nothing ever just goes away. And if you had that happen in your life where you've done some effed up crap or whatever, and it just went away and nobody even brought it up again, you were a lucky person. Because for some reason, every time I do something, somebody will hold that shit over my head for a very long time. Maybe I'm just unlucky that way. I don't know. So you know what I do? I don't do things to have people hold over my head. Plain and simple. Don't like it. I don't like when anybody has the upper hand over me, ever. Ever. So if I lie about something and somebody even remotely thinks that I could be lying, I don't want them. Like, why would you? Yeah, you're never going to see that, Beezer. She's never going to see that. And that's another one who thinks that. That's another one. That's another one who thinks it's all just going to go away. It might have happened once before in your life, but now you know what, it's not going to. It's the word. It really is. It's a bad feeling when you got to always think that somebody might, but you know what happens? And it's going to happen. The other shoe will always drop. Right? This other shoe will always drop. So, you can't always keep up. And you know what, too, is when you lie and you lie and you lie and you lie, you can't always keep all your balls up in the air. Oh, look at me with all the euphemisms today. I can't even speak. The euphemisms. So when you keep adding more balls of lies and you keep juggling them, you're going to drop one of those balls. And apparently some of those balls have been falling. It's kind I mean, that's just really what it all boils down to. Everybody, and then when somebody posts, something, and okay, it might not have been the bestest thing to post, but I, that one video, I don't know. Some things, I also think some things are not necessary to prove a point. Some things are not necessary to prove a point. But yeah, but as far as as far as that, might as well have just wiped your ass with that money. You're never gonna see it. Tragic, will never see it. But we'll make up for it. We'll make sure we make up for it. We're gonna yeah. Maybe I should put a cash app on my live tonight. Because I'm not gonna be I mean, I'm gonna be streaming the music. I just don't know if I'll be answering questions or commenting on it. I'm just gonna try to let it go. So maybe I'll yeah, but then I feel bad. I feel like I should put the band's tip jar or something on the bottom too. Maybe I just won't. I don't know. We'll see. So I got two zucchinis out of my garden yesterday, and I cooked them. So I didn't get to take pictures because I wanted to eat them. Yeah, I know, Beezer. because you see, and that's another thing. There's see, I always just say I'm a sub. I'm just a sub. I'm not anybody special. But yeah, like then you get people, they just run their mouths. They tell other people's stories that you didn't want somebody telling your story, right? But you can go ahead and tell somebody else's story. It's like, yeah, hypocrisy. And that's another, it's hypocrisy. Flip-flop and hypocrisy. I mean, I like my flip-flops on my feet. Not in my people life. I don't want my peoples in my life to be flip-floppers. I just want my shoes to be flip-flops. Yeah, Toys, I did a smallish I thought it was going to be a smallish garden. I can't even move in it anymore. It's everything just blew up. Yeah, it's just it's crazy, and I thought you were my friend. Well, this is what a real friend is. Well, guess what your real friend did to you, you silly girl. If you're out there. Oh, there's only one person, so I don't think they're listening. I hope you feel foolish. Arrow gardens. Are those like the little air plants? I don't know what an arrow garden is. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? I got caught in between Toys' gardens, the two garden ones, and I missed both of the comments in the middle, and then on the progressry. Well, that person, that was a whole nother. I had a conversation with her. Whatever. I took her with a whole ass grain of salt. a whole grain of salt. Maybe a whole entire shaker of salt. I was wasted away in Margaritaville with that one. I will. Oh, okay. Well, I have a grow tent. Actually, I have 2 grow tents inside. They're both empty right now. Actually, no. We're using one as like one of those little closets. Oh, she did actually to mod. She didn't ask me to mod. She must have modded me the night Angel was up on her panel. I was in chat for like 2 whole minutes, and then my internet cut out again, so I just rolled over and went to sleep. I woke up, I had a wrench. Yeah, well, because I knew what she was going to say. I knew what she was going to say to me, and I just wanted to see how she was going to come at me with it. And she came at me exactly like I knew how she was going to come at me. And I told you what I said to her. I know it sounded so bad. But I was like, you're gonna put me in my place, like, oh my god. And that's what I love. That's what I love about another bunch of these people on YouTube. It's they get like over 1,000 subscribers, or they get into some controversy, and then they walk around like like they got Mr. Beast numbers. Please, ma'am, sit down. Tells me that I better watch my channel. Oh my gosh, oh Lord, it was crazy. That was a crazy ride with that one. Luckily, it only happened for less than 48 hours for me. And honestly, I mean, the whole entire time I thought to myself, like, she's the one, who was Jackie Snotty was like her best friend, and I should go and listen to Jackie Snotty, and I did, and I really liked her, but she comes on too late. I mean, not gonna, she comes on late, but she made it down like she was running her channel for, oh my God. And then the script, and then she's on 600 members are coming after me. That's right. I have 600 members are going to take my channel down, my poor little tiny channel. I know. You know what? You know what? It wasn't even the whole thing. The reason why I'm so still salty about that, because normally I would just let it go, it wouldn't even bother me. A, I got woken up. Ugh, and I don't like to be woken. I can't function. That's why I don't do naps. I can't nap. I'm not a napper, because if I take a nap, I'm out. I can't wake up. I can't function. If I go to sleep, I have to stay asleep until my body wants to get back up again, and it's normally not a long time. So there was one. So I was just like, I wanted to like murder somebody, and then she tells me to calm down. No apology. No, oh, sorry, my mistake. Sorry. Nope, nothing. Calm down. Oh, yeah, that's right. We are kind of jumping around. I came back outside. Yeah, you know what? F you. You know, that's enough. You know, stay over there. So really, stay over there. But, Kimmy said to me, I mean, I guess she was, I don't know if she was addressing me like I was as her mod, or she was just very like, like, I need to do blah, blah, blah. And I said, you realize I'm a monetized, I just said, you realize I'm a monetized channel. I kind of just left it at that. I'm like, I really don't have to, like, I was riding her coattails. I don't know if she thought I was riding her channel's coattails or something. I don't know, but that's how I took it, the way she said it to me. And I'm like, I'm monetized, right? It's like, I don't know. And I know sounds kind of like, I don't know, like, who the hell do I think I am? But I was kind of took it as like, who the hell did she think she was? And then she told me that I needed to tell Angel to go underground, I guess, or, for a couple months until it all blows over. But then as soon as, then she wanted her back. It's like, whatever. And now she's gone. So she's gone. Yeah, we know. I'm telling you, people are weird. She came into my chat. She was nice. She told me to go check out Jackie Snotty, that she was over there a lot, and I did. Again, Jackie goes on late. I go to sleep. I mean, nothing wrong with that, right? When I do get to catch her, I like her. I think she's funny. I think she's very funny. She's cool. I like her sister. I think her sisters are awesome. I really do. I like her sister. Um, but yeah. So, but then I kind of remember, for some reason, her back in Molly's. Now that somebody said something, somebody mentioned it, but I probably would never remember it if somebody hadn't mentioned it. Jackie is sweet. She's super sweet. That's right. She sure did, Beezer. Tragic called it. Tragic called it. She's going to be sleeping in that wine rack. That wine rack is going to be her only shelter in a couple months, unfortunately. And I don't like to wish bad stuff on people. Being homeless sucks. I've been there. But there's also a yeah. Yeah, you know what? I went to go and look, and I couldn't find it, and then I just wanted to get out. I just want to leave today. I'm out here looking for my UPS guy. I'm whining. I'm gonna whine. I got the Long Island wine going on right now. I'm waiting for my UPS guy so I can leave. You know what? I think just you know what, and it'll never happen. And we all know this. This is wishful think. Whatever. If Michelle would have just humbled herself a long time ago, she probably would have gotten so much support from people. She probably would have gotten, you know what I'm saying? She probably would have had a whole lot of better cheerleaders, not, weirdo cheerleaders. Help, you know what I'm saying? She probably would have gotten a lot more help if she would have just humbled herself, but she didn't because she can't, and that's for whatever reason. So, with that, I say, and she's still going to go push that narrative that, she's going to be living in that house and, she's the best thing since, I don't know. Yeah, I was kind of in the bushes for a little while. I was out at one of, my housemates' shows. And then drunk Karen had to ruin my surprise. I actually had a surprise for Bomb. But drunk Karen had to go and mess that up again. There's always... I think Michelle's goal wasn't to destroy the drama community. Michelle wanted to kind of become a key player in the drama community and become a Molly Golightly and have people delivering her meals and see. Excuse me. But I think this is where the root of it all is. It's when, for a lot of us, I mean, was Molly. And you see her sitting in her beautiful home with this life that she may or not pretend to have, whatever. But when you're a newbie and you're coming over to this and you're seeing what she has, and you're like, and all she's doing is sitting on the internet talking to people. And people are sending her gifts and giving her money and sending her food and whatever. I think Michelle saw that. Michelle went on her channel, I think just to maybe, went on her panel with the whole rope expert thing. And because of whatever goes on in her head, she immediately took that as rejection, whatever, and it just became this hatred she had towards her, but also this jealousy and this want to be her. She wanted, I mean, come on, to her, a perfect life to Michelle is to be married to a successful man. The kids may or not be part of that, but to be married to a successful man who takes care of her and gives her the home that she wants and gives her everything that she wants and provides for her and makes their whole entire world about her. Michelle saw that in Molly, and that's what she wanted. You're right, Toys. That's exactly it. Let me see if I could get that. You see, and right, okay, and then you get people like Bomb, right, who everybody takes every nice thing that this lady can do for somebody and twists it into something malicious and something that she's using for herself and to get, what did she get out of that? She got absolutely nothing. She got nothing. Maybe she got a handful of subscribers. Probably not. When you think in the grand scheme of things, most of us all share the same subscribers, right? Tragic might have from different communities because she might be involved in different, you know what I'm saying? But in grand scheme of things, Bomb really didn't do anything that would have gotten her anything. The only person who, really, only people who benefited from any of this were the people that Tragic helped. And the people who can't see that, anybody who can't see that, in my opinion, are just really black-hearted. Really just black-hearted, and you are just miserable and you have nothing else better to do. And I'm not going to say you're just a bunch of miserable old ladies sitting at home with nothing better to do. You might be a damn attorney. You might be a doctor. You might be a grocery store clerk. You could still have a black heart. And you all got black hearts. It's just, I just don't get, I don't get it. I just don't get that whole thing. That whole tragic thing, I don't get. She doesn't speak ill on anybody, right? She doesn't involve herself in this shit. The only person she speaks on negatively is Michelle, as she should, in my opinion. Okay? Um, Whatever she said to Anne Marie, I know she's done and said a lot of things to a lot of people, but I'm sorry. The person that she hurt the worst is tragic. The person that she did the dirtiest was tragic. And the only person, in my opinion, who has the right to give Michelle back everything that Michelle's given her and then some is tragic. Yeah, and what it all boils down to and what it all just comes and stems from is someone couldn't be truthful and somebody couldn't be honest. And that's what it all comes down to. It had nothing to do with Michelle, with this whole crap. You know what? Whoever wanted to cover Michelle covered Michelle. They went after her. We all knew they did. They all knew she was bringing in money. That she did. Every time I had Michelle in one of my descriptions, I got more subscribers. Believe me, I know I did. So miss me with all of that. You went after Michelle because you saw dollar signs. That's all she was to you. And the only person who, in my opinion, should be doing get any of it is tragic. That's it. And that's that. I mean, really, that's it, and that's that. You got, and you know what? I might have, had a little sympathy for that Amory lady until she made that weird video, and I said, no, no, no. But I know she's said a lot of bad things about a lot of people. But the person who I think she dug the deepest at was tragic. And Bomb. She said some pretty nasty things about Bomb's family. And so was Amber. See, and that's what I don't get. I mean, yeah. Oh, the pissing well. Oh, every time I had a penny to throw in that pissing well, man. Oh, I think every time the piss, I just get every time the pissing well. I can't. It just every time I say pissing well, I just crack myself up. Just toss it down the pissing well. That's it. You got something bad going on in your life? Just toss it in that pissing well. Lord. My. I should be. What time is it? It's 1:15. All right. I need a plug. I'm going to do this to my hair, and it's just as soon as I walk outside, it's just going to frizz anyway. But what we do. Emery has yeah. Okay, you leaving? So he's already talking. I'm still laughing at pissing well. My choice. Sorry. Oh my God. Just remember, toys. If you're having a bad day, just throw it in the pissing well and start all over. Oh my gosh. You have a great day, Joyce. Just remember, just leave it all in the pissing well. So is it just going to be me and Beezer now here? Everybody's probably over at Charlotte's. I don't know what she's talking about. Yeah, I try not, I mean, well, I talk bad about I talk bad about people who piss me off. But then again, I don't really talk bad. I just talk about why they piss me off. Oh, well, I had the map up. So they had, okay, back to the Lisk. Now that we totally got off the subject. Alchemy, I can never, ever stay on subject, ever. Okay, now I moved. Oh, did I just lose it again? I just lost it again. Oh, no, it's right here. I got it. Okay. All right, so according to this map, number 1 was Melissa Barthélemy. Her body was found on 12/11/2010. She was the first one to be found. And she was found 0.16 miles, I guess that's east, east of the second victim. I don't know if CNN or Fox will carry it, but it's News 12 Long Island. They're definitely covering the press conference at 4:00. Yeah, 4:00. Fox might have it, but definitely, well, it's going to be Suffolk County out in Riverhead. Probably out at the pre. Oh, oh! I wonder where they're going to have it. I wonder if they're going to have it at the precinct down the block from me. Whew. Oh, but then I'm not going to be able to go tonight. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know. I'm right down the road from one of the big police precincts. The big one. One of the big ones. Where is the Lisk press conference being held? Let's see. Not gonna tell me. Oh, stop, Beezer. Thank you. My fish. I was gonna get one today, but I had so many leftovers. I was like, I have to eat leftovers. If I don't eat the rest of the zucchini, it was so good though. All right, that's News 12. All right, News 12 Long Island. I could send you the link too. And if you need a code, I mean, sometimes you need a login. I think I have one. Oh, now they have his name. See, they just had his name in regular. Now they have it where you can hyperlink it. Oh, you can hyperlink his whole name now. Oh, it says neighbors of Human tell News 12 they saw law enforcement on their street around 11 p.m. Wednesday night. So they must have been. Yeah, that's it. Definitely. You are my filet-o-fish twin sister. I love my filet-o-fishes. Oh, we went to Burner High School. Oh. All right. Suffolk County District Attorney Raymond A. Tierney, Police Commissioner Rodney K. Harrison, Suffolk County Sheriff Errol D. Tulin Jr., as well as representatives from the New York State Police and the FBI will hold a news conference at 4 p.m. News 12 will carry it live on air and our app. But where are they going to have it? Oh, maybe no. Let me see where his office is. Still haven't done my hair. I'm gonna go out tonight looking like a damn. They're like, hi, I haven't seen you in 20 years since high school. This is what I look like now. Oh, it's right down the block. Oh, oh my God, I'm dying. Call an ambulance. Oh, it's right down the block from my office. I could walk there. Visa birthday McDonald's. We're gonna have a fillet of fish birthday for you. Ooh. Oh God. Ooh. Hold on a second, Connie. Okay, sorry about that. Somebody was calling about products. Products. Is it just us in here, Beezer? I could just hang this up. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, just me and you. It's just me and you. Yeah, I had to take a call real quick. I really need a plug for this stupid thing. I know, I really should just send it. But, oh God, I want to go now. Beaver. Whoa. But if I go, I'm going to disappoint people. I mean, Mike won't care if I don't go. He doesn't care. But then I have to sit outside in the rain. Would they let me, if I go, what do you think they would let me tape? Oh God, I know I really want to go. I can't. I got to go see my goddaughter. And we have to be on the road by 5 o'clock. It's going to take us a while to get out there. I think it's going to take us even longer. Yeah, it was pouring this morning. It's just gray now. But yeah, it was raining pretty bad earlier. It's pretty cool. Is it? Oh, it's a little muggy, but it's got that like weird chilly muggy feeling. I don't know. I can't describe it. I should go. Oh, God, no, I cannot go. I have to go. Did it pour there yesterday? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it came down like real hard, and then it stopped. It just gave out. But it's just gloomy out now. So I mean, it's actually when after it poured, the sun came out and the sky was blue, and then it got gray again real quick too. I don't keep that in there. I don't feel like taking that home with me. Oh, we have two people. Hello, besides Beezer person. All right. I got my thing is heating up. But I think I'm going to end it. So, yeah, I don't know who's here. Hello, bush person. Hello, don't want another person here. But I really do. I'm going to send you that link to the website. I don't know if it'll work better in the app or not, though. I'm going to have to listen to it while we're driving. He's got the TV. If we're taking the van, because he's got all the equipment, and he's got the TV in the back. Ooh, I can lay in the bed and watch TV as we're driving. I have to take all my keys with me. Hold on. Okay. But yeah, well, then I wonder how if I was to go, would they let me? I don't know. And usually they'd have those things outside. Hi, how are you? But I mean, the district attorney's office. Thank you. Pardon? Don't talk. The district attorney's office is road. So is that better? I'm here. I'm here. I think it's because I switched over from my internet in the office to my 5G. That's probably why. So I walked outside. I still can't find my UPS man. He usually drives through by now. What's the dad challenge? Thanks for stopping by, Just Jake. Everybody's leaving my office. Do they know something I don't know about? It's like everybody's abandoning ship or something. Maybe they're all going to the press conference. Did I get a ride to the press conference? I think everybody just wants to get out for the weekend, like I do. Dad challenge is not for everyone. He snarks on family bloggers. Oh, good. Oh, I would probably love that because I don't like those people that exploit their children. Like that's like the what do you call it? The 12 ones with the 12 kids, and she's always showing what she's making them for foods. For foods. Oh, I'll have to try that. I'm gonna check that one out. Thanks, Jake. The other one there's another one that really pees me off. His daughter's autistic, fathering autism. I don't like him either. I don't like him. I think I spoke about him before. He puts his daughter in some situations I don't feel are very fun for her, very enjoyable, and he just I don't know. Yeah, so I think I'd probably like that. Yes, please hit the like and subscribe. That's all I ask. That is all I ask of you. Oh, and Beezer, I know there's not a lot of people, but you could drop tragic links, please. If you could, that'd be great. Anybody out there want to make a donation to Tragic, please do. No, I like it. I would probably definitely like that, Jake. I definitely probably would. Some of those people I think need a lot more than snark. What they do to those kids. You know, like I mean, that's another one I could go into. I mean, like I watch this parrot, right? I think probably everybody else does. Somehow I keep getting free memberships. So thank you, whoever is giving me free memberships to Gizmo. You have a great day too, Jake. I don't know. I keep getting these free memberships to the parrot and whatever. But okay, you want to put your pets in cute situations as long as you're not hurting your pet and everything looks good to me. I'm all right with it. But I don't know, that controlled stuff with your kids is just kind of weird to me. Weird. And the only kid that I really followed was Captain Corey. Rest in peace, little Captain Corey. But I don't think he was exploited. I think he just wanted some good things in his little life. But yeah, there's some things people I find on YouTube that I feel are very problematic with their children. Two of us here. We're back to me and Beezer. So we could talk about Lisk. We could talk about our love of fillet of fishes. Yes, me and Beezer love fillet of fishes. And you might find it weird, but they are delicious. And sometimes when I'm feeling a little extra emotional and need some love, I will get a double fillet of fish. Oh my gosh. I just want my UPS man to come. Somebody, it's not even my regular guy. My regular guy, I have his cell phone number. If it was, he's off today. He told me he was going to be off today. If he shows up, I'm going to be mad. But I also don't want to call him because he told me he was going to be off. But he also told me he was working yesterday and he was off. So who knows? Who knows? He's like a senior guy, so he's got a lot of time off, I guess. Yeah, the doubles are good. They really are. I never thought I would like a double because sometimes I eat one and I'm like, I really could have gone for like another half of one of those suckers. Not a whole entire one. But I also need a lot of the French fries. I only eat a couple fries. I'm not a big, I don't know. Unless the French fries are like right out of the fryer, I can't do cold French fries. Yeah, the doubles are definitely good. And I really I mean, I love the tartar sauce, but I don't know, for some reason, I think they would be so good with mac sauce on them. I don't know why. It's like I love Mac's sauces, but I like everything on the Mac except for the meat so much. I'm not a big fan of the meat. I've actually ordered a Big Mac without the meat. Like, I just want the bread and stuff. I was like, everything but the meat, baddies, please. I say I like the Mac sauce. I'm a Mac sauce for my fries, or sweet and sour. I like their sweet and sour. Oh, and when they have the Mulan sauce, I love the Mulan sauce. I'm really trying to straighten my hair out a little bit, and it's not working. There's not a lot of people here. Okay, I'm up for a second. This is what I look like right now. Did you ever see a straight iron before? That was my best Michelle impersonation. She was telling somebody about straightening their hair. I'm like, you really shouldn't straight iron your hair anymore. I just use a hot brush. This will be done by 5 o'clock. It takes me a while, but it'll look better. And I also don't have my makeup on yet. I got to go home. So that's what I got to do. I have to go run home, change my clothes. I have everything else ready to go. I have to grab my recording phone. I have my tripod all set to go. And I think I'm going to have another camera with me tonight, too. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You know how I looked really beautiful, Beezer? When I had my tan and I wore a blonde curly. And I had my tan. Yeah, I did. I've been working since 7:30. I came in. I had to get so Junior, because I work with a father and a son. Everybody knows that, and they had the same name. So Junior, he and his wife have tickets to I want to say Jason Aldean, upstate near Woodstock. So they had to hit the road by like 1. So I had to get him out the door by noon. And Senior is working from home today, but he has got me a little concerned. I don't want to say it because I don't want to put it out into the universe, but let's just say he got back from 2 weeks of extensive travels overseas, and he came back sick. Hey, tragic. Hey, we're just straightening my hair, getting ready, waiting for the UPS man to come, and then I can go home. I just want to go home. Like, I just want to. UPS man, please. Even at 11:11, I wished for the UPS man to come early. I have to take it back with me. I got to go back out again. They're working. I'm gonna see out my. Oh, I can't turn the camera around. Hold on. Let's see if you can see. That's me. And the traffic. See, so the traffic going to the left, that's all going to the press conference. Oh, we might see actually the News 12 offices are close by, so they actually might pass on their way. They didn't get a. I'm working. I mean, technically on lunch. It's a short day. I'm on summer hours. It's summer hours. Gotta get my hair right for work. No, I'm going out later. We got the big thing today. Yeah, I gotta get you that thing. Hold on. I'm going into the shared bathroom. No, they arrested him this morning. It was like really early this morning they got him, I thought. Oh, all my keys are crazy now. I'm taking y'all into the ladies' room with me. You know, I heard there's some creators that like to pee while they're on camera, but I'm going to mute for a minute. Hold on a moment. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. I didn't think you wanted to hear me. Tinkle. Yeah, so there was 10 in total. One's a toddler. One's a Jane Doe. They think that the toddler and the Jane Doe were, you know, mother and child. There was one man that they're thinking was a trans prostitute. Then there's the 4, and they called him the Gilgo Beach 4, even though there's really 10. But he's being charged, or he's a suspect for only the first 4, I think is what they're saying, because the other ones were later on. And then there was the Manorville, where they got half. Oh, there was so much. There's just so much. So much. But my office is right down the block from where the press conference is going to be. And if I didn't have plans, I would go. But you can stream it. Yeah, he's 59. He's got 2 daughters, and he's married. He owns his family home. He bought his parents' home. Crap. I could have passed him any time. I could have taken the train with this MFR. I could have been traveling with this MF for all those years. Could have been sitting next to him on the Long Island Railroad going to work. Here's the thing. I always kind of in the back of my head didn't think that Shannon had anything to do with it. It was totally separate. It was just an unfortunate coincidence, I think is what it was. You know, and I don't know what the motives, with that party and you know, all that. I mean, as I heard, apparently there's a lot of weirdo stuff going on over there, and it is a very the road around it, it's very dark at night, and there's plenty of places where you can dump a body. You really could. I've said it before years ago, you know, just driving down it, like you could just get killed and get dumped down here. Nobody would find you. So I think it's just I really think it's a dump site. It's just a dump site. I don't know if he's got really involvement in a lot of the other ones, but I think he definitely has ties to these four. Can you hear me now? I went back outside. Can you hear me? Yeah, the scary part, he's the guy next door. How would you know? You had a serial killer your whole entire life living next to you. That's nuts. Okay. Yeah, I have to stand like a spot, I guess, out here. It's super crazy. Yeah, I think what it was tragic. I mean, if I just think the way that it happened, and I think if he did do any more, maybe he moved to a different area, and maybe that'll become uncovered. I think maybe he just, if he stopped, he stopped. But I think it was because heat was getting put on. There's a lot of speculation going on. Two very prominent people in our community were kind of, people were, speculating that it could be them, and there was a lot of evidence that couldn't, lead to that, make those kind of conclusions. So yeah, so if he started at 34, he stopped 46, but that could just be dumping there, right? We don't, because there's Manorville. Remember, there's Manorville too. Manorville's very wooded. That's a different part of Long Island. It's on the North Shore. Up here on where I see. I'm from the South Shore. I'm from where they just arrested him. I literally grew up 3 towns away. It take me 5 minutes by car to get there. But sorry, somebody just interrupted my train of thought. But so he lived in Massapequa Park. He's probably about 10 minutes, 15 minutes down the road from where I grew up. But Manorville, where the other bodies were found, are on the North Shore. So Massapequa Park and where those bodies are found are on the South Shore of Long Island. Then the Manorvilles, that's up on the North Shore of Long Island, where it's a different, it's more wooded. I would say up there it's more wooded. So there's plenty of dumping spots up there if he just switched up where his location is to dump. Most of those girls, I don't think were really Long Island girls. I think they were all either city or Jersey, and they came in for in-calls, I think. I believe. I don't know if any of the girls were around here, and I mean, I hate to say it, but well, not in 2010. Well, yeah, definitely not in 2010. But I knew a couple girls that advertised themselves on Backpage. That's what we don't know. I guess everything's gonna come out on the press conference at 4:00. I don't think the only thing that's been released, if that is his name, his age, what he did for a living, and the name of his business and where he lived. That's really all they said, and that he's implicated in the 4. He's there. That it's only 4 he's suspect for. And I believe that was the first 4 that they found, because those were the newer of the bodies. The older ones, the ones that were down. See, those two. You got to look at the not just even the timelines where they found them, because some of them are miles away. I mean, it's a big stretch. It's a big stretch of road. It's a big stretch of beach. It's basically Robert Moses Causeway hooks up all the beaches. It gets you to all the other roads, to all the other beaches. It's a beautiful ride. It really is, but it's a little scary at night. Yeah, so hopefully we'll find out more at 4. I really do want to go. And I'm going to go all the way out there, and my friend's going to turn around and make an excuse not to come, but she only lives down the block, so I got to at least go drop a gift off, right? I tried. But I am super curious to find out how they got this guy and how it all led down to it, and how nobody knew anything. Because if he bought think about it, if he bought his parents' home, right? He bought his the home he grew up in from his parents, and now he's raising his family there. He's got to have been somebody a little bit known in his community, and where he wasn't an architect though. He was in the garment business. He was in the garment district. Police chief. Because he was a dirty guy. He did some very dirty things. I'm back in the office. I'm just trying to keep a lookout for my UPS guy to see if I could snag him quicker. Super crazy. I'm telling you, as soon as I heard it, my heart dropped. It was a long time, too long to find this guy. It really took them too long. And I know there was a lot of underhanded crap with the investigation because Burke was still, I believe he was still the police chief, and Spoda, and there's just so much. It's such crooked, dirty shit over there on that end, and then him being a creeper on top of it all. But then there was the burlap bag thing, which I think we talked about Beezer, not Bissett, and he's gone. He did the old self-harm deal. He did DS, and he was successful. And that was just weird how that they don't know why. I mean, he had a successful family business. He owned part of our aquarium here. I mean, he was well respected in the community, and I don't know. But they say the burlap bags was the thing, that it was something that only you can get through him or his nursery somehow. Yeah, he self-deleted. That's okay. Yeah, he self-deleted. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I am really, I cannot wait until 4:00. I will send you the link for News 12. It's going to be crazy. Now I'm glad I'm kind of taking a Uber home, because my bus goes right through those three complexes where there's three. See, so if you're coming from my office, and especially on the bus, you go, well, if you're driving, you go past them. But if you take the bus, my bus goes into all three government complexes. One's a state building. One is the, I guess the big police precinct in this area. And then there's like everything's back there, and medical examiner and all that stuff. And then there's, I think, a court building or something. that we go through? I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's some kind of court complex. And that it's one of those 3 places where they'll be probably doing the press conference, unless they're doing it out in Riverhead where they're holding him, because he is being held in Riverhead jail. They didn't take him to a precinct. They took him to Riverhead jail. So they're holding him for Suffolk County. Okay. So some of the bodies were in Nassau and some were in Suffolk. I wonder which bodies he's the 4. So he's being detained in Suffolk, and so that's Riverhead. So they might be doing it out in Riverhead. But I do know that the DA's office is down here. I don't know. That's what they're saying right now, Beezer. They're saying he is only, let's see, let me go back to it. Hold on 1 sec. Right now, here, let me play this. Let me see if you can hear this. Hold on. Let me put my speakers on. All right, you know what? Let me just put that down.
Park man, according.
Okay. Let me know if you can hear this.
And we begin with that breaking news as we continue to find more about the man arrested in connection with the Gilgo Beach killings. Nearly 13 years ago, after the first of 10 bodies were found, Suffolk police arrested a man in connection with the murders along Ocean Parkway. News 12 was the first to tell you about this breaking update on our morning show this morning, and now we have an update about who this man is. News 12's crime reporter Krista McNally joins us now from the Riverhead Courthouse. Krista, what do we know about this suspect right now, as the police commissioner just updated us shortly before you came on the air?
Well, we now know that man is Rex Hoyerman, according to News 12 sources. And what we know about that man so far is that he's a 59-year-old man. Neighbors in Massapequa tell us that he has a wife and 2 children. He would commute to work in New York City, and by all accounts was an average neighbor. They say he grew up on that block, First Street, where there is a heavy police presence. Right now, they say he lives in his parents' home. They also tell me he had a very large family growing up with about 5 or 6 siblings, went to Berner High School, maybe was a little bit odd as a child, some people described him, but other than that, by all accounts, a regular neighbor. And now we know he is going to be in court here in Riverhead at some point this afternoon. Now, we are here in Riverhead on scene. We're going to be in the courtroom and bring you updates as they become available. Police have confirmed at this point that a person has been arrested in connection with those Gilgo Beach murders that so many people have been waiting over a decade for answers on this. And today, many of those answers are coming. I'm going to toss it back to you in the studio. We're going to make our way into the courtroom. We will be there as any updates become available. And we will be at a press conference later this afternoon with the police commissioner and many other officials to bring you all of the latest information as it becomes available. That's the latest from Riverhead. Krista McNally, News 12, Long Island.
All right, Krista, thanks so much. You head into that courtroom. We'll check back a little later. Obviously, this continues to be a shocking day for everyone. Going through the latest information we know right now at this hour. We were the first to report police have arrested a Massapequa Park man, according to sources in connection with the Gilgo Beach killings. The man Krista just told you about. Police have been on his block in Massapequa Park all night and morning long conducting a search warrant. Police are having a press conference later today in Yaphank. That is where Krista will be to give us more information on this major update since December 11th, 2010. This has spiraled into one of the largest investigations in Long Island's history, one of the most intense investigations we've ever seen. TV shows were made of it, movies as well. It has been something Long Island and the world have been talking about for more than a decade. And now this morning, there is finally an update, according to sources, as we continue to get more information. Now, we have been in that suspect's neighborhood of Massapequa Park all day long, First Avenue and Michigan Avenue, to be specific. News 12's Jen Seelig has been talking to neighbors about the shock they're experiencing today, waking up to the scene outside of their homes, but more so, Jen, the information that came along with it.
Oh yeah, fair use and all that.
Yeah,
Fair
Erin, I
use.
just want to say I have been standing here since 5:45 this morning, and we have just seen more police, more law enforcement, more people coming here. I wish you could see a lot of people standing here on this block, just all curious what's going on. Again, we have been here early this morning where police are putting their focus on that red house you see behind me. And we did speak with the next door neighbor there, and he told me that he got a knock on his door from law enforcement asking him so he can move his car to help police get into this area. But again, we are learning new information the same time where these people are standing here. They're learning it with us. A briefing just wrapped up earlier this morning with Suffolk Police Commissioner Rodney Harrison and County Executive C. Balone. This morning, they say, according to them, the Gilgo Beach Task Force, they were able to make an arrest last night in New York City. But neighbors here tell me that around 11 p.m. last night, this is when they saw law enforcement here on their street. This is First Ave and Michigan Ave where we're standing. But again, we have been here all morning. Neighbors are shocked. They say they have the chills. They say they know this suspect and they consider him a quiet man, a family man. But take a listen to what they had to say.
I texted my friends from school to say that this was all happening, and they were as shocked as I was that it was in my town and on Long Island, and they found it. Nuts. I hate to paint it like, well, they were such quiet people, but you know, they're just regular neighbors. It's crazy. But I mean, anybody would think the same thing. Just, you know, mind-boggling.
Again, that woman described the suspect as a quiet man. He's been living on this block for quite some time. Some other neighbors tell us that he lives with his wife and his 2 kids. Again, that's according to neighbors, but we are going to stay here all day. I'll be live here at 5, gathering more information from residents. And of course, we'll be out in Yompink as well with another reporter there, Kristen McNally. So of course, we'll keep you covered on this major developing story. That's what police are saying. Erin?
Jen, great.
Okay. So they got him last night probably in his office in Manhattan. And now they went and raided his house today. They're going to be doing the press conferences in Yompink, which is very far. And they got him in Riverhead, and they're going to. So it is 2:03 Eastern. They are now just getting back from lunch in the courtrooms. So yeah, they usually get back about 2:00. So he probably will be arraigned at some point from now until they usually only go. Well, I don't know if they're going to arraign him in regular arraignment court. So I don't know, but usually 2:00 is when they come back from lunch. So hopefully we'll get an update by shortly. Yeah, I guess that they did. I didn't see that part that they got him last night in his office. I thought they got him this morning early in his house. That's what I thought. I heard they got him this morning in his house, but yeah, they must have gotten him last night. But yeah, he should be getting arraigned shortly. 2:00 they come back from lunch. So it is now 2:04. So there might be an update. All right, but I'm gonna hop off of here. Hopefully I will be out of here within the hour. I'll send you the link to News 12. Yeah, I guess it said, I'm hoping that they have it on the website, but there is an app. I guess if I have to download the app, I'll download the app. Oh my God, I'm beside myself about this. I'm so happy they got this guy. Now I just want to find out how they got him. Actually, you know what? Well, I'll send it to you, Beezer, but I'll also I'll put it in my community post too. I'll make a community post about it. So if anybody wants to see it, 4:00 Eastern, News 12 Long Island will be showing the press conference about Rex. How do they say it? Harriman? Oh, okay, cool. You'll send it to Tragic. Okay, but yeah, I'll make a community post too. All right, guys, thanks for coming in, killing some time with me waiting for the UPS man, and hopefully, if everything works out, I will be over on the other channel around 8 o'clock tonight. So, see y'all then. Bye.